Hey folks, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. In this video, we're going to talk about two morning gap trades from today. This is Friday on February 26th, and we had 6 possible trades today, one loser and one winner, but the winner was enormous and the loser was a loser for about 50 cents. And that's fine. That happens, right? Nobody wins 100% of the time. So I just wanted to show you both sides of the coin and we'll talk about what happened. Here we go. So here are the 6 possible gap trades we had today. We had Baidu, Palo Alto, Splunk, Hilton, Herbalife, and Monster Beverage. 4 didn't hit their numbers, so there were no trades. Palo Alto was an enormous trade. We're going to talk about that one next. But first, I want to talk about Herbalife. Herbalife was a loser for 50 cents. As you can see here, we had a resistance level of 52.11, and I even gave a secondary level at 54.43, and that would have been a short play as the stock traded up to that level at the open. The profit target and the stop loss order was between 40 and 50 cents. That's what the recommended level was. And as you can see, let's flip over to the chart. Here's Herbalife, and the stock just opened up and powered right through the resistance level, didn't even look back, immediately stopped out, 50-cent loss. It happens. Part of trading, and this is why I wanted to bring this up, part of trading is learning how to take a loss. When you're a trader, you have to understand that you're not going to win 100% of the time. It's impossible. It's never going to happen. Nobody does. If you can win a high percentage of the time, then you're doing great. And when your winners are much larger than your losers, you're doing phenomenal. And that's the point I want to make today. And that's why I wanted to show you a losing trade. They don't happen that often, but when they do happen, there's no shame in showing a losing trade because they do happen, right? So Herbalife, 50-cent loss, no harm, no foul, no problem. The next trade I wanted you to look at is a much better scenario. Let's go over and take a look at a chart of Palo Alto Networks. So here's a 10-minute chart of Palo Alto Networks, and as you can see on the top of the screen here, there's a purple line running across the top of the screen where the tail candle from the first 10-minute the tail of the first 10-minute candle resides today. But let's go back to the email that got sent out this morning to members who get my trade alerts each day. You'll see Palo Alto Networks. It says gap higher, resistance levels are 153.87 and then another number. Now let's go back and take a look at where that topping point was today. Remember, 153.87. Let's take a look at what the high of this morning was in the first 10-minute candle. 153.93. And as I make this video a few hours into the trading day, you can see that the stock is down at 142.82. That's an enormous winner. You know, this is $11 in the money right now. And even though I give stop loss and profit targets, the folks that have taken my course over at LazyGapTrader.com understand that the profit target is a first target. I give a specific strategy that I teach where you can take some of the trade off at the first target and you hold a remaining position on a risk-free, emotionless basis. And that's exactly what happened with Palo Alto Networks this morning. I'm still in this trade on half my position. I'm in the money by a lot, and I've already taken some and put it in my pocket. I'm over $11 in the money on half the trade, and half the trade was taken off for a profit. This is a guaranteed winner today. It's just a matter of how much. So these are the things that I teach in my course over at LazyGapTrader.com. Come over, check it out. I have 2 strategies that I teach. The morning gap trades that you're seeing here, and I also have a gap fill strategy that I teach, and also there's another secondary service where I'll actually send you my gap trades each and every day. That was the email you saw earlier. I'm happy to send you the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades that I've identified before the market opens. I send out the email about 9:15 or 9:20 in the morning. You can be ready to trade the stocks that are trading close to whether they're gapping up or down at the open. You can be ready to trade those gap opens, whether they're higher or lower, trading for a short play or a long play. Either way, you have that information before the market opens. I'm David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. Come check it out. Learn how to do this for yourself. It's a license to print money. Gap trading is the single best day trading strategy in the market today. Thanks for tuning in, folks.